Hello, Morgan Knoll here with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We're located about 30 minutes north of Denver off I-25. Today I am bringing you a 2023 Cimarron Norstar 4-horse gooseneck with a 14-foot 9-inch short wall with the living quarters. It's a neat little setup we have on this one that I'm going to show you guys as we go through it. So we're going to start right up here on the front. We've got our adjustable coupler. So that adjustable coupler, we can get that suck up in there or down, and that way we're getting you riding as level as possible on your tow vehicle. We don't want to overstress one axle over another, so being able to adjust that allows us to do so. And this is actually a new style B&W coupler with the new handle on it. This is going to help out with the overall clearance when it comes to putting this on a, like a M2, a hauler type trailer or type truck. We got our safety chains, our battery breakaway cable, and then up underneath here we actually have a roll-up door. So this door rolls down and covers up this entire area under here and keeps it, away from the weather, keeps it cleaner, and gonna keep all that gunk out of it. So in here we've got our 3 batteries, 2 house batteries and an air ride battery with the battery cutoff switch. So having that battery cutoff switch, if you are not using the trailer, you're done using the trailer, always make sure that you're cutting that battery cutoff switch to the off position. That's going to prevent a draw from the batteries, whether you leave a light on in the tack room or something, or you don't know you left the light on accident. That's going to prevent that from drawing the batteries and wearing them down. So then this closes up easily. And then down below here, we've got our enclosed 30-pound LP tanks. So 30 pounders, you're just going to get more, bang for your buck in a way with having the 30-pound tanks instead of the 20s, because you got more LP on board and you're not having to fill those 20 pounders nearly as often. And then up under here, you'll see the air ride suspension. That is the compressor right there. This trailer is sitting on air ride, so you got that tucked up in the corner. The air ride, it's a neat feature because it's gonna, overall ride in the pickup's gonna be easier, and then for your horses as well. It's gonna help with the overall, joints and having them hit that concussion going down the road. And then it's all self-contained. So you turn that on, you flip it on, and that's all you gotta do. So the compressor is gonna kick in when it needs to kick in and kick off when it needs to kick off. And then I'll close this up real quick. So then over there, we've got our full-size spare tire and then our dual hydraulic jacks. So exterior on this trailer, it's a white exterior, and then we've got a polished aluminum going down the sides. So nice look to it. We carried the polished aluminum all the way up to the nose so that you have it going all the way up through the trailer. And then as we get to the back, I'll show you how we did it on to the, it's the manger doors right there as well. So then coming in here into the LQ, like I said earlier, it's a 14-foot 9-inch short wall on this one. So we'll step up in here. And right away, you'll see a couch on this drop wall. So that couch, that does fold down into a bed. So if you've got extra people sleeping with you, have to take extra people with you, you've got the option to make an additional bed out of that. And then over here in the slide out, we have the full-size dinette that you can do the same. You can actually get this table down. There's an extra additional cushion back there in the closet, and then you're able to make this into a small bed as well. So you folks with children, this layout works out big time because you're getting those 2 additional sleeping spaces. And then you also have the main bed up top, but we're not getting you overly long on your overall length. We're keeping it as small as possible, but still get you those 2 additional sleeping spaces. So over here on our right-hand side, we've got our kitchen. So kitchen's gonna have your full-size fridge. Up here, we've got our TV with the cabinet behind, and there's actually a little knob back here you can twist so you can hold this TV out right here. If you're sitting from the couch and you want to watch it there, you can get that pushed out so you're able to watch it better. We've got our AC and heater. That's going to be our thermostat right here. And on that AC and heater, we've got a let's see, a 15,000 BTU AC with the heat strip, and then we've got a 20,000 BTU furnace. Then right here is just going to show all of your controls. So your battery, how much battery life you have fresh tank, the black tank, the gray tank. You're going to have a 60-gallon fresh tank, 30-gallon black tank, 30-gallon gray tank. And then right below here, we've got our water pump and then our water heater. And that water heater is a 6-gallon LP with an electric start. Then right here, Outlaw Conversions did do a kind of a faulty fault for the LP system. So if this is to detect any kind of propane in this LQ, it will cut the power from the propane coming from the front, and that way there's none coming back here, leaking back here anymore, and it's just a safety feature that they did. Over here on this left hand side, we've got our microwave, our hood vent, and then right under here we've got our dual stovetop, and that's going to be ran off propane. And then right here we've got our brushed nickel sink. And you'll see how these little things go over the top, and that's actually going to give us the option to use that counter space if you are not using it for, having to use that stovetop or the sink. You can use these more as just counter space if you need some prep space to get ready. And then you got some storage area in here. And then we're going to come back here to the bathroom. I will note right away, the woodwork that they did on this pocket door, I really like the way this looks. It just kind of ties it together really nice with the other wood that's in this trailer and just gives it a little bit of a pop too. So coming into the bathroom here on that left hand side, we've got our shower. So the shower opens up. And you've got decent size in there, be able to get yourself rinsed off and cleaned up and everything while you're on the road. And then you've got a skylight up above to give you some extra light in there if you're showering during the day. And then that locks up, so these aren't going to be moving while you're in transit. They're not going to be sliding and potentially breaking that glass. Over here we've got our toilet with our fancy toilet seat that's going to match the leather that's in this interior here. And then up above this toilet, we've got a little linen closet. So be able to get that open. You can got some shelves in there. You can put your, towels, your extra bathroom stuff, just extra storage space for you. And then over here, we've got our sink. So that's your bathroom sink. And then up above there, you've got your medicine cabinet. And that medicine cabinets, they do open up, so you've got some additional storage space there too. Then I'm going to sneak in front of him real quick, so I'll open these up so you guys can see this. So the medicine cabinet, you've got extra space, get your medicine in there, your toothpaste, your toothbrush, all that stuff is just out of the way. And then over here in the corner, we've got our full-size closet. So plenty of space there for a closet, be able to get your stuff hung up. And then as you can see, I'm stepping through the walk-through door into this stall area right here. So having that walk-through door, you're able to use this side area, this first stall here, as a mudroom if you wanted to, or if you got to get in here and take a look at the horses or something, you can easily do so by having that walk-through door. So Outlaw Conversions, since this is a custom Outlaw, it's going to come with a 3-year interior warranty, and that includes all appliances. So having that all appliances included, if your TV goes out right before that 3-year ends, they're going to replace that TV for you. So coming over here, up into the bedroom space, we've got a queen size Outlaw bed. And then you do have an additional TV up there in the left-hand corner. So plenty of space up there. You're able to get that closed off. So if you do have kids with you and you don't want to, listen to them, or they're sitting in there watching TV and you want to get away from them, you can do so. And then over on this side right here, I do have our generator on. So Onan 4000 gas generator. That's going to be your switches for that. And then you have your awning switch and your slide out room switch. I'm actually going to turn this generator off real quick. And then that way it's not getting too loud on us when we're over back behind the trailer. So coming over here, this trailer, so the setup that we have on it, it's actually a little bit different. We call it a reverse load. So this reverse load is actually gonna have the horses loading from the other side. So their heads are gonna be on this side facing backward, which is something that I actually personally really like, just for the fact that most times when you throw a horse loose in a trailer, they're gonna automatically face themselves backwards. So having them be able to face backward will give them a little more comfort and peace of mind too. So here on the head side, we've got our drop downs with the jail bars that come down. And then underneath, I'll have him show you our manger storage. So we got manger storage on all 4 stalls of this trailer too. So plenty of space underneath if you want to put some, grain bags in there, feed bags. We can add additional bridle hooks in there. There's lots of stuff we can do in order for you to utilize that space as best as you can and to your best way of doing so. So then coming out here to the exterior, I'll show you on that manger door. This is what I said earlier about bringing that extrusion back onto the manger doors. It's going to go all the way back through the trailer. Having this extrusion on it just gives it an overall sleek look. So then these drop downs, the jail bars come down too. So if you wanted to add additional feed as you're traveling, you want to check on your horses, offer them some water, you can do so with ease without having to take the horses off the trailer and risk something happening to the horses. And then these do pop into place, and then that way they're not going to be slapping against this trailer while you're driving down the road. So this right here is a neat little feature that we have. So this is going to be our escape door with the manger on it. So if you're wanting that escape door no matter what, you can also get the manger on this escape door. And that way you're still able to feed the horse in here. You've still got the storage for it, but you've got that manger escape door on it. So you close this up, you still have the drop down window. So that drop down will come down. So your horse still has that airflow. And then you've got the manger door below where you're able to store stuff in it still. So good use of space that they did here. And then we also added the step going into that escape door. So if you wanted to step up in and out, it just makes it easier than having to jump in and out. So coming around here to the rear of the trailer, we've got our tack room. So since this is a side load, we've got our full width rear tack. We've got the swing out saddle rack with 4 tiers on it currently. We can do up to about 5 on these. We just recommend not going any more because it gets the space really low and not nearly as much space. So having the 4 to 5 on here is a perfect number. And then depending on how big your saddle horn is and everything, it could switch that up a little bit. But these saddle tiers are going to be carpeted, and then they've got the wither block on it. So really like the wither block. I personally have a Cimarron, and I have yet to have a saddle fall off my saddle tree while I'm traveling. So comes in handy big time. And then be able to push that back in just on a gas shock. On that right-hand door, we've got some bridle hooks. And then over here on the left-hand door, we've got our swing out blanket pole with our brush box down below. So that swings out, easier to layer blankets on there, get them in and out with ease. And then that brush box, having that, you're just able to, keep your stuff that you use most often off the floor, out of the way, and still usable. And then up here on the left-hand side, we do have a shelf. And then on your partition wall, we've got 2 rows of bridle hooks coming across that partition wall with the carpet down below. So plenty of bridle space here in this tack room. That way you're able to hang everything up, get it off the floor and everything. And then you're probably wondering what this is right here. This is actually gonna be our fuel tank for the generator. So that is built in, box right there, out of the way. Still use that top part as a shelf if you wanted to. And then the neat thing, I'm gonna close these doors real quick and show you guys here what we ended up doing with this back door, or these back doors. So all doors are gonna be on a latchback system, so that's what I'm doing right now, is getting them off there. That's going to help prevent these doors from slamming shut when you are trying to operate out of the trailer. Just comes in handy big time. But we did the extruded V on these back doors. It's just the look of it. We really like it. It just kind of puts this trailer in a different category with having that. And then we've got light controls on each side. So you've got two different sides. So this one's going to control this right-hand side of the trailer, and that one's going to control the left-hand side of the trailer. Right here, we've got our easy angle ladder. So this is going to pull out and pop up, if I can get it. And that comes down, and that just gives your angle going up onto the top of the trailer. Makes it a lot easier to utilize and use. And then as you get up there, you have your generator box to that right, and then you actually have the integrated hay pod on this one. So the integrated hay pod, when we were looking at the side of the trailer, you'll notice there's no it's a seamless, look to it with having this integrated hay pod up here. So coming around here to the hip side of the trailer, so you're going to be on driver's side, but you're looking at the hip side because the horses face backwards in this one, like I was saying. So we've got drop downs on all 4 stalls again. Because we have the integrated hay pod, we are not able to put those roof vents in. So we went ahead and did the drop downs on all 4, and that way you're still getting that airflow for the horses, still keeping them as cool as possible. So down below here, we got 2 9,000-pound Dexter Airflex axles with our 17.5-inch wheels. So that was that Airflex is an air ride system that Dexter installs, and then these are your Alcoa wheels as well. So you'll notice right now I do have that aired up, the amount of spacing you have between the two. When we are to air this down, it'll come down about 2 inches, and then having that come down about 2 inches is going to make your angle on this ramp not as steep and make it easier for the horses to get in and out of the trailer. We've got 4 ties on each side, and then over there on that right hand side, this right here is going to be your fuel tank for your generator. So that's gasoline only. Like I said, it's a 4.0 own-in generator. You got 2 LED lights up above, so plenty of light on here. Got one right above the ties over on that side, and then one right above the door, so if you are loading at night, you're able to get these horses in and out with ease. So right here we've got our ramp coming up into the stall area. And then on this last divider, you notice if I were to have it just like that, this angle is not very big for this first 2-3 horses to get in here. So first stall does have a stud stall on it. So stud divider going all the way down. You're able to use that first stall as a storage stall if you wanted to, or if you have a horse that likes to step on its neighbors, get it out of the way, get it over on that side, and that way your horses are comfortable while traveling. You got the airflow dividers coming through, and then we've got the pads on both sides. So back to what I was saying about this divider here. This is actually a breakover divider with a super simple use, and we can get that over out of the way, and that allows us to open these dividers and give you a bigger gap. You notice how much bigger this was than before. Being able to get these horses in with more ease and comfort is just going to help out big time with the overall, ride for the horses and comfort for them. So in here with our mangers, so you got that storage down below that we were looking at last time, and then up here you've got a little feed bunk, so you're able to throw some hay up there. You're able to keep those horses happy and content while you're traveling down the road. What I really like that Cimarron does, they put 2 hooks in each stall in every trailer. So having those 2 hooks, you can decide where you want to tie your horse up. If you want to hang a hay bag from one, tie the horse on the other, you're able to do so and just kind of make it whichever way is easiest for you. And then the airflow dividers and the airflow head pieces between each stall as well. On the floor in this one, we've got worm flooring. So the worm flooring is going to be a completely impenetrable layer that's going to allow no urine to get down onto this aluminum floor, because the one thing that does eat away at aluminum is going to be horse urine, and that's what we don't want. So having this Rubber composite on top is gonna compete, or, you know, keep that urine from getting down there, and then it's gonna give the horses a little bit more cushion too while you're traveling. And then up on this right hand side, we've got 4 LED lights going down. Plenty of lights for your horses to be able to be comfortable getting in here at night, and, you know, with these being able to see. So then coming back out here, so on this trailer, we've got a 7 foot 10 inches tall. We've got 8 feet wide, and then we got an on the floor length of 34 feet 6 inches. So then that's a 14 foot 9 inch short wall. So this is a 4-horse Cimarron Norstar with that 14.9 short wall by Outlaw Conversions interior. Got the polished exterior on it, polished extrusions going all the way down the trailer. Right there you'll see your slide out. And with the slide out, we actually have an awning up above, and that's gonna help prevent debris from getting onto that slide, and just the overall ease of getting that slide in and out without having debris on the top of it. This comes in handy big time. So stock number we've got on this one, it's gonna be 5N221032, and that's 5N221032. It's a 2023 Cimarron Norstar 4-horse gooseneck. Cimarron's gonna come with an 8-year structural warranty, 3-year hitch to bumper, and then the Outlaw Conversions interior is gonna come with a 3-year warranty with all appliances included, like I was saying, on the inside. If you have questions on this trailer, any other trailers you see on our lot, looking to order one, get one built, we can do all of it for you. So give me a call. My cell phone number is 303, sorry, that's my desk phone. My desk phone is 303-684-3451, or you can call or text my cell phone at 970-218-5996, or you can shoot me an email to Morgan, that's morgan.knoll, Knoll, @transwest.com. I look forward to hearing from you and look forward to doing business, and I hope you have a great day.